Today I want to show you guys how to get the Wolfpack Blueprint in Ark Raiders. So let's go. To get the Wolfpack Blueprint, you need to go to residential areas and you need to go there during the night raid. So this is pretty much the best place to get it. Not this particular house. I'll have a look around the entire area, but just at this place in general. Now, there are a few residential places in the game, but this is my favorite one to go to. And it's everyone's favorite. It is the village in the Blue Gate map. And don't forget, it has to be a night raid in order for you to get the Wolfpack Blueprint. So the village is in the top left of the map, above Raiders Refuge, and it's right next to Reinforced Reception, where that big head house is, the big circular structure that you'll see, which is iconic on the Blue Gate map. So when it comes to other places to get this item, you can go to Dam Battlegrounds, and you can go to Pale Apartments, Ruby Residence, which is on the top left of the map. Obviously, you have to make sure your conditions are met, so you're not doing this during a normal raid. And just go to the top left and you'll go to those places. Now, these are only 2 places in an entire map. So, and a lot of newer players are going to be going there. So I wouldn't recommend this on a regular basis. Blue Gate is still my favorite. However, if you don't like Blue Gate at all, you can still go to a Buried City during the right conditions. And Buried City has a lot of residential areas, so you should be able to find your items here as long as the place hasn't already been looted. So Grandioso Apartments is one place you could go. I personally don't go there that much anymore. I prefer going to Red Tower, which is just over here, or Santa Maria Houses just here. Or this little area here has a bunch of houses and a bunch of loot and a locked room too on the top floor of one of the buildings that is very good for residential items. So make sure you come along here. Now, this is all on the south side of the Buried City map. You have the town hall here. You have the Morona Park, which is the focal point of pretty much all of the action in the game on this map, of course. And then just to the south, all of this housing area here. So this huge area here is a great place to find what you're looking for. So the Wolfpack is a grenade that scatters into multiple homing missiles, each one targeting Ark and dealing explosive damage on impact. And this item is one of the best ways to take out Rocketeers or any flying-based Ark. If you aim it properly, you can also take out ground-based Ark like Shredders in Stellamontes as well. But that's going to take a little bit more effort. And they are very useful against the Matriarch and the Queen. So we are looking at an explosive compound Arc motion core mix, which isn't that bad. It's pretty cheap for what it is. However, you need a lot of explosive compound, and that's going to be expensive for you to make. Or not expensive, but it's going to take a lot of oil. So oil is probably one of the things that you're going to have to start stocking up on if you want to make explosive compounds. Another way to get this blueprint actually is to do the trials and get yourself the reward 3 and pretty much unlock that, and hopefully you get the blueprint. A lot of people, they try to find the blueprints in the map itself, but just do your trials and you should be able to get yourself your reward if you get enough of these epic loots. So you should be able to get it just by doing your weekly trials, which is in the Raider section in trials, and just do these. And some of these are very easy, like download info inside the bunker. You can do that very easily. I have a video on that as well. And you could spam getting the rewards and try and get some good blueprints from it. So thank you very much for watching today's video. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video.